Have a nice day. Today is Tuesday, 23rd of January 2024. This day is celebrated as Subhash Chandra Bose Jayanti, officially known as Parakram Divas. Every year on January 23, people commemorate Subhash Chandra Bose Jayanti, also known as Parakram Divas, in remembrance of Netaji's courage as one of India's greatest liberation fighters. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper The Hindu states that United States British military has launched new round of joint strikes against multiple Houthi sites in Yemen. The United States and United Kingdom used warship and submarine launched Tomahawk missiles and fighter jets to take out Houthi missiles storage sites and launchers. Royal Air Force Typhoon fighter jet R4 being prepared to take runoff. Royal Air Force Typhoon aircraft have conducted precision strike operations against the Houthi military targets in response to further attacks on the shipping in the Red Sea in this undated handout image. The Hindu newspaper also states that External Affairs Minister Jaishankar stresses mutual cooperation during Nigeria visit, pushes for global South solidarity. Mr. Jaishankar co-chaired the 6th Joint Commission meeting between India and Nigeria at Abuja. Union External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar with the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Nigeria Yusuf Maitama Tugar during the 6th India-Nigeria Joint Commission meeting in Abuja. The Hindu newspaper explained this news like drawing strength from the diplomatic relations between India and Nigeria that have existed for a very long time. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on January 22nd said the two nations have agreed to strengthen the people-to-people exchanges, energy mobility, and a slew of the other sectors. The Hindu newspaper also states that Prime Minister Modi announces solar rooftop schemes for 1 crore households. Currently, there is no centrally compiled estimate of the number of households in India with rooftop solar installations. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, during a meeting, decided that the government will launch a Pradhan Mantri Suryodaya Yojana, with the target of the installing solar rooftop systems on 1 crore houses after the Pran Prashitha ceremony from temple in Ayodhya on January 22nd, 2024. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that suspended SOO agreements hold Assam Rifles accountable. Manipur MLAs issue joint statement after fresh violence. 32 of 60 MLAs from the BJP and opposition urge center to take action at earliest, failing which they say will take appropriate action in consultation with public. The statement by the MLAs argues that the SOO arguments with the Koki armed militant groups and the resulting immunity they provide against a firm reaction from the central forces is the main cause of the never-ending cycle of violence. Indian Express also states that Ganua routine blood tests indicate a risk of heart attack. Dr. Kumar Kenchapa, a consultant interventional cardiologist in Manipal Hospital, Bengaluru, tells us how to read your blood reports correctly and take corrective measures. A certain blood tests can give you a fairly good idea about the status of the heart health. Indian Express also states that Express report on garbage choking UTs shows NGT issue notice to MC Commissioner. In 3-part series, first published on December 15, titled How Garbage is Choking and Chow in Chandigarh. The Indian Express has had shed light on the poor state of 3 seasonal streams. The CPCC said that recently there was a collapse of the sewage system at one point near Sector 36, due to which wastewater was diverted to storm water channel, which ultimately mixes with the Enshore and affected its water quality. When was the Hindustan Times newspaper states that Delhi High Court headquarters crashes CIC order directing IT department to disclose Prime Minister Cares Fund info. An RTI was filed in the Delhi High Court seeking the disclosure of information related to the grant of tax exemption status to Tiggy Prime Minister Cares Fund. The Delhi High Court on Monday set aside an order of the Central Information Commission directing the Income Tax Department to disclose information related to the grant of tax exemption status to the Prime Minister Cares Fund to Girish Mittal, a right to information applicant. News The Times also states that rain deficiency 100% in the 6 states, 2 UTs, says Indian Meteorological Department. At least 6 states and 2 union territories have recorded a nearly 100% rain deficiency in January after a large deficit in December, the 2 peak winter months of North India, and the season is likely to end on dry note, weather experts said. Gulmarg resort slopes, which are usually covered in snow at this time of the year, carry a green look last week. And the Times also states that Delhi Traffic Police issue a traffic advisory ahead of the Republic Day rehearsals. New Delhi, India, on January 21st to 2024, Grenadiers contingent during a rehearsal of the Republic Day Parade 2024 at Kartavya Path in New Delhi, India on Sunday, January 21st, 2024. Traffic will impact in central Delhi on Tuesday due to the full dress rehearsal of the Republic Day Parade. In the Delhi Traffic Police has said in an advisory asking people to plan their journeys accordingly. Going towards the economy of the country from the business point of view, IPO launched this week. Nova Agritech among 6 to hit markets. List of upcoming IPOs for this week includes Nova Agritech, Phonebox, Retail Dealer Plex Limited, Megatram Induction, Hashdeep, Hochico, and Brisk Technovision. Udaan announces senior level changes. Group CEO Aditya Pandey resigns. Vishnu Menon, head of corporate strategy and investor relations, will take on the additional responsibility of the business finance as part of the organizational changes. Vaibhav Gupta, CEO and founder of the Udaan. No relook at duty remission scheme needed due to United States European Union action official. The ROW DTEP scheme announced in January 2021 refunds embedded duties and taxes such as VAT on fuel used in transportation, money tax, and duty on electricity. It replaced the World Trade Organization Incompatible Merchandise Exports from India scheme as MEIS scheme, which had faced several challenges from World Trade Organization members. The United States and European Union had imposed countervailing duties (CVD) on paper file folders, common alloy aluminum sheets, and forged steel fluid after an anti-subsidy investigation. CVCDs are tariffs on imported goods that are imposed to offset subsidies given by the exporting country's government aimed at protecting the domestic industry. What was the world news, including H&M pulls ahead after complaints over the sexualization of schoolgirls. Is there hope for Israel's 2 forgotten hostages? Storm Isha batters United Kingdom and Ireland and leaves 10 of thousands without power. Germany temporarily waives residence permit requirement for Israelis. Florida government DeSantis withdraws from Republican primary, endorses Trump for 2024. China was to publish officials for falsifying economic data. Going towards the science and technology, NASA regains contact with the mini helicopter on Mars. NASA has re-established a contact with its tiny helicopter on Mars, the United States Space Agency said on Saturday after an unexpected outage prompted fears that the hard-working craft had finally met its end. Turkey's first astronaut launched on flight to International Space Station. Turkey's first astronaut and 3 other crew members representing Europe were launched from Florida on Thursday on a voyage to the International Space Station in the latest commercially arranged mission from Texas startup Axiom Space. Turkey's first astronaut and three other crew members presenting Europe were launched from Florida on Thursday on a voyage to the International Space Station in the latest commercially arranged mission from Texas startup Axiom Space. At last, this is a famous quotation said by Mother Teresa, Mary Teresa Bojaziho, whose birth anniversary is 26 August 1910 up to 5 September 1997. Better known as Mother Teresa, was an Albanian Indian Catholic nun and the founder of the Missionaries of Charity. Born in Skopje, then part of the Ottoman Empire, at the age of 18 she moved to Ireland and later to India, where she lived most of her life. On September 4, 2016, she was canonized by Catholic Church as Saint Teresa of Calcutta. The anniversary of her death, 5 September, in her feast day. Mother Teresa says a famous quotation. She says that a sacrifice to be real must cost, must hurt, must empty ourselves. The fruit of silence is prayer, and the fruit of prayer is faith. The fruit of faith is love. The fruit of love is service. The fruit of service is peace. Mother Teresa says also a very famous quotation. She says that even the rich are hungry for love, for being cared for being wanted, for having someone to call their own. Okay, thank you.